All right. The resource that I wanted to share with everybody to end this course is Autism Internet Modules. I was going to school at Hamlin before I transferred to Turbo, and I was taking some courses for an autism certificate. And they used this website for a lot of the material that we were using because the courses were also online. So hence the Hamlin login information here. It's a free site. So all you need to do is create an account, and you can do that right here and set that up, and then you have access to, right now they have, I think, 45 different modules that you can use to learn more about autism, from beginning assessments to autism, post-secondary, life outside of school. So let's log in here and take a look. Alright, so it opens up into a dashboard, something we're pretty familiar with. And here is different categories. It starts off, like I was talking about before, with the assessment stuff and kind of just giving you a general overview of how to recognize autism and some basic information on autism. And each one of these is a set of 10 to 30 slides. It's set up as a web page, so it's kind of like a PowerPoint, but it's web page based. And each slide has, we'll go into some here in a minute, but each slide has paragraphs of information, links that you can click on, videos you could watch, photos and things like that, just other things to aid in getting that information across. There's this click down here. All the different modules that are located in these different categories are all located in this A to Z, which is kind of handy. And like I said, there are 45 current ones. It looks like they have 25 that they're building currently. Looks like some pretty good ones, some bullying, behavior intervention plans, toilet training, all things that, as a special ed teacher, things that are going to be pretty handy to have this information at our hands. Another thing, as a teacher, it would be nice to have this information, show this to parents, if they want to know more about discrete trial training or different things you're working on with their student. Maybe you're going to do a functional behavior assessment. They can learn more on their own and kind of educate themselves too. So this would be something you could recommend to parents to check out. Let's go into one here. Let's see, autism in the classroom. Let's look at, this doesn't really matter too much, just kind of want to take a peek. Rules and routines here. Alright, so they always start off the same. These kind of first 4 or 5 parts of the table of contents are always going to be the same. You're going to get your introduction video, which is usually about a minute long, just a very brief overview. They give you a pre-assessment. There's a post-assessment down here too. So like I was saying, I took these as part of a course, so we would do these and submit them to a professor. Objectives, just like we've been doing with our lesson plans, kind of states the objectives of this module, and then it also ties them into standards. So each one, like I said, has a set of different amount of slides. This one, let's see, we're on here, 4 out of 15. So 15 slides on this one. This is more of a little bit of a shorter one. Click on one of these in the middle. So a lot of times they'll give you these case studies, which are really great. So it kind of puts everything into perspective, and then talks a little bit more about what's going on in the case study. A photo of something that was indicated in this case study. Keep cruising through here. Another case study, and more information about it. Another case study. And they summarize. They give you references, which is really nice. So if it's something that we're interested in, you can go back and find out. You could really dig into it and find more information. I've just found this really, really handy. And if I have a son who has autism as well, so this was something that I spent a lot of time looking at different things, trying to figure things out, best practices and whatnot. It goes all the way, like I was saying earlier, to autism in the community. So Something you could even, if you're teaching in high school, even students, looking for supports and things like that after high school, this might be something that they might be interested in. Transitioning, speech-generated devices, self-management. Let's take a peek at that quick. So it's a little longer one. It's 31 slides. Go right into it. Here you have our standard beginning here. How is self-management implemented? Let's take a look. So it gives you a step-by-step implementation system, and I'm sure it'll probably go into each of those steps. Yep, step-by-step instructions. So each page has, sometimes a small amount of information, and sometimes a lot more information. That's a good example right there. It highlights keywords, phrases that you may want to take notes on to remember for later, and are often associated with the questions at the end in the post-assessment. Back to the dashboard. I think if there's anything else I wanted to mention about this. Honestly, it's an amazing resource for autism. It's free. And like I said, there's 45 different modules you can explore. You can do it on your own time. You can spend as much time or little time on them as you want. If you're working in a class and you have a question about something, you can look here to see what they have on it and get some really great information. And those resources at the end of the modules are extremely handy as well. So yeah, if you have a student with autism, or you just want to learn more about autism, I would recommend creating a login account to Autism Internet Modules. Go down to this browse alphabetically and just start taking a look, explore. And that is all I have for you. Thanks for the great semester, everybody.